Alright, so I'm outside the Apex gym here with Hishaam Mayet. Got a lot to talk about. It's been a while since we've caught up. How you doing?
What's up, Hayden? You good, bro?
I'm all good, man. I just had some problems with my tripod here, but we all settled and ready now to go. Otherwise, on your side, just what's the latest?
Yeah, strong, bro. Got a busy few weeks, or busy next 2 weeks actually. We've got Clocks fighting tomorrow night. EFC debut, super exciting. Roarke Knapp, IBO world title next week Saturday. So yeah, busy 2 weeks coming. It's actually been a busy 2 months, but yeah, bro, moving strong.
Well, let's go to. I mean, obviously, we start with Clocks there. Obviously, EFC debut, but he's been a great amateur. What can you say on him? I mean, ahead of his debut.
So I think first thing, best of luck to Clocks. I'm sure this will drop afterwards, but hopefully he gets the win. I'm super confident in him. You know, he's that's like my bra. He's not. I wouldn't even consider him my athlete. That's my friend. So too with Luke. You know. So I think just seeing him in action, seeing all the hard work, hopefully going to pay off tomorrow. You know, it's been an interesting amateur career for him. I was there for his first amateur fight. We were training partners. We're still training partners, but I think more so then than now. So I've watched his whole amateur career. I've watched him go from an 0-0 amateur to winning SA champs undefeated, and now after competing in Worlds, getting some international experience, hopefully making his EFC debut tomorrow. He's made weight.
Yeah.
So yeah, on weight, ready to go, bro. I'm excited to see him perform. Best of luck to him. I think he's got a wide array of skills that can be shown. I hope tomorrow that he's able to show the world what he's made of, bro. I think he's got an exciting career ahead of him. He's locked in, he's focused. So yeah, all the best to Clocks, bro. All the best to Clocks.
All the best to him. We're actually on the direct sunlight as well, so
Yeah.
if you're seeing Hishaam not looking up, just don't mind him. It's just the sun is right behind us.
Oaks, there's a cold front in Joburg, so we decided to get some sun, catching a tan, get some color.
Personally, I'm defrosting. But yeah, let's move over, because the next one will be then Roarke Knapp, right? Exciting news for him. He's got an IBO world title shot against Perez from Mexico. What you making on that?
So I've done quite a bit of study on the guy. Long, super awkward. He punches quite a bit. He's like a pretty active guy from what I've seen. I've done quite a bit of studying. Game plan is obviously a little bit different to what it would have been for Kelly.
Yes.
But bro, Roarke's looking so good. He is the lightest I've ever seen him before a fight. So the weight cut's going to be hopefully not as strenuous as they have been in the past. It's his first 12 rounder since Brandon Tace, so preparations have obviously they've ramped up quite a bit. He spent his pre-camp training with me, so first 5 weeks of training, which was nice because he got to come spar some of my pros that are going to be debuting this year. So that was cool. He's had some hard rounds. He's been sparring Shavante, he's been sparring Darren. They've gotten some work in with Patrick as well, and my amateur Leo. Must talk about Leo this interview, bro. I got lots to tell you about him. But Roarke's looking fucking awesome. Excuse my language, but Roarke's looking great, bro. I think he's super ready. He's fit. He's conditioned. His hands are obviously better. So let's check him out. Hopefully IBO world title, bro. World champion. World champion is what we're looking for.
Do you think he can? The Mexican's never been stopped before. Do you think he can do it?
Bro, I'm gonna share this now because I don't think it's a secret. We're not trying to stop him. Just want to outbox him. I think a stoppage will come if the stoppage comes. I think Roarke's going to put a beating on him. I think, maybe I'm going to say this. Maybe he won't get up off his stool. I don't think he'll get stopped, but I think there'll be a point where it's just too much punishment. That I will say.
So we're looking for a very fit, a very active Roarke Knapp come this fight.
Yeah, bro, you're going to see good boxing. Okay. I can't say too much more, but you're going to see outstanding boxing. You're going to see a bit more of old Roarke. More of old Roarke. I'm not going to, I can't specify too much, but you won't see him staying there too long. That's what I will say.
All right, we're looking forward to an exciting night with Roarke Knapp that happens next week. Of course, a lot of exciting fighters, and I wanted to get this one in. You mentioned young Leo, your young prospect, up-and-coming rising star, I should say. give us a little bit more about him for people that don't know him.
Yeah, so bro, in the last interview, I was so sad because I didn't get to talk about him. You know, there was so much to talk about last time. Me and Leo we've been working together for about 7 months now, 6 days a week. I see him every day, every single day. I see him even on the weekends. He was at my house this weekend. I had a little braai for him, made some steak, got him. You know, we've actually developed like a really cool relationship. It's like my little brother now, bro. I don't really see him as my athlete. That's like, he's my family now. I've introduced him to my parents. He's come with me to family functions. He spent Eid with me, which is a nice little cultural experience for him. He'd never experienced such before. Got to eat some good food. We've had one fight together so far. I think he knocked the guy out with the left hook, if I remember correctly. It got stopped. Yeah, bro, super exciting. He's been sparring Roarke. Get ready for this camp. He's been sparring Shavante. He's been sparring Patrick. To be honest, bro, wherever I can get rounds for him, I try go. He sparred tools a few times at Sean. So it's been a super cool experience getting to work with a young prospect of that caliber, and he's only 17. Hopefully we take him pro next year. First few fights, everyone's chomping to manage him, and everyone's trying to snipe and blah 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 blah. But we'll keep it cool for now. We'll see what happens. But I'm super excited for his career, bro. I think, to be honest with you, penultimately, that is what I'm focused on right now. Getting that kid the best sparring, the best training, and hopefully seeing him grow.
Yeah, that's hot property right there. Of course, there's going to be a couple of managers and stuff that want to get involved in his career, of course, naturally. But I mean, look, Hishaam, you got a young kid. You got to obviously have to keep him level-headed, because he's obviously going to come into the pro game with a chip on his shoulder, I guess. Just being a talented youngster.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you know, if there's one thing that I've really managed to do that I don't want to say his old coach didn't do. Maybe I don't know the relationship, but one thing that I've managed to do is I've managed to get him to see me not as an equal, but not as a superior. You know, we've become, the chemistry with us at the moment it's actually on fire, bro. I just hope it carries on to grow and grow and grow as it is now. But he trusts me, bro. He trusts me with everything. I say something, he does it, bro. He asks questions, which I think is good, but he really has he has a level of trust in me that I haven't seen since Mikey.
Okay, yes.
You know, Mikey's on the ships now, unfortunately. He had a bit of a hiccup here, but bro, he trusts me. He really believes in what I say. He believes in the techniques that I show him. And in sparring, if I tell him to do something, he'll do it. If I tell him to look for something, he'll look. He's an extraordinary young man, bro. Last night, I don't know if you saw the video. Last night, there's a video of him running at 10 o'clock at night. Minus 0.5 degrees weather outside. And he says to his brother, there's no one that can persevere like me. I wish it was colder. I mean, bro, where do you hear shit like that? You know what I mean? Bro, I wish it was colder. He says, take my jacket off. I'll carry on running. He's a beast, bro. He's a young king. I'm super excited for his career, and I'm super excited to be able to spend it with him. I think he's obviously a hot commodity at the moment, but I told him when we first started, I said, bro, I don't care if you can be a world champion. I want to see that you're coachable. And in the past 7 months, he's shown me that he's coachable. So I'm grateful, very grateful. Shout out Leo Carreri. You're going to watch this, I know, boy. Shout out.
All right. The next, is it Italian Stallion?
Yeah, the Italian Stallion. We call him TC1, the chosen one. The chosen one, yeah. TC1, Leo Carreri.
Okay.
I love you, my boy. I love you, yeah.
There we have it as well. And you've obviously been involved in a couple of other fighters' careers, not directly your fighters, but, you know, guys that have benefited from your work. You know, you've seen the likes of Lorato Galamin. I'm sure you've been following the articles online, seeing, you know, what he's also got lined up for him. Potential eliminator. Could be a world title. We have to see what happens with the RBF fight.
Shame, bro. You know, my heart goes out to Lorato. You know, we've been working for a while now, and just having to watch these ups and downs of fight, no fight, fight, no fight. It's like it's gut wrenching, bro. Because the Oak's always in the gym. He's always ready, you know. And I think his patience will pay off. Yeah. I hope to God his patience pays off, bro. I pray for that Oak.
I think with Lorato, you find a different mentality of a boxer. You know, some other boxers would have crumbled.
Yeah, bro. I think, bro, you know, the first time, okay, you step aside for some cash to really chase legacy. And then legacy runs away from you, bro. And you're like, what do you do now? But I think if there's something I admire him for, is he stays true to his course, bro.
Right.
He doesn't care. Like in that article, I think you wrote or Colin wrote, he just said, okay, Carl, you tell me. It's like the mentality of line him up and I'll knock him down, bro. It's elite, is what it is. It's elite. That's a man that doesn't give a fuck about what happens to him, how it happens. You know that he'll go out there and he'll give his best. And I think, as someone who works with him, I'm with Shannon here obviously as well, who's the head trainer along with Colin. It's all you can ask for in an athlete, bro. It really is all you can ask for in an athlete. Someone who's going to give his all like that, to that level where, okay, one thing doesn't work, we go for the next best option. The next thing doesn't work, we go for the next best option. That's a warrior. That's a true warrior. So I'm proud of him. He needs to keep doing what he's doing, keep working. I'm going to be seeing him in a few weeks. I messaged him. We've been in contact quite a bit over the past few weeks. I told him, just relax, bro, take it easy, and we'll start working again. And I know he'll be here and give the same effort, which is awesome.
He will definitely. A man that chases legacy, as you said,
100%.
and doesn't chase cash like some boxers just run for the money.
And you know, bro, there's nothing wrong with chasing money, so long as you're honest with yourself about chasing money. But if you're chasing legacy, you chase legacy. And if there's one way to do it, if there's an example, this is it. Shout out, lights out, boss. Big shout out. Yeah, bro. I want to talk about Luke, my boy Luke.
Luke Hendrikz.
Luke the Hammer Hendrikz. I'm giving him that nickname. He doesn't like it. Luke the Hammer Hendrikz, bro. So he's renewed his license. He's been out of the MMA. He's been sparring at Colin, bro. It's on fire. I'm loving him. It's such a dynamic approach. I'm gonna say this on camera, and I've said it to him as well, bro. I really wish he chose boxing earlier. MMA is nice for him because he's dynamic and he is able to do everything. And bro, we come from one of the best hybrid, or the best hybrid athlete in South Africa to ever do it, Boyd Allen. Shout out Boyd Allen. And I think Luke's gonna take the same route, but I'm excited to see him get stuck in boxing, especially this young. You know, Boydie obviously he started as an amateur boxer, but he crossed over a little bit later in his career. To see Luke get busy and get active now is going to be a blessing. I don't think many people are prepared for what he's going to bring. I think currently boxing's super one-dimensional. I think generally boxing's pretty one-dimensional, and I think Luke's bringing a unique approach, the apex approach, hammer approach. So I'm keen to see it, bro. I'm keen to see it.
I saw him the other day in sparring as well. He does bring a little bit something different, and he's as a switcher. He's a guy that just gets around. He's very awkward, and much like you said, like Boyd as well. So he's gonna bring something different to the ring. He is being rumored to fight, but we'll cover that closer to the time. But I mean, look, it's exciting times for him because he made the choice to come back to boxing. He's been given some promises, and let's go with it.
Yeah, bro, and I think there's no rush for him really. I think September, October, November, whenever the date comes, I know he'll be ready. He's a jokester. He likes to have a laugh, but when it's time to get down and craft, he crafts. And he's been we've been hitting pads once, twice a week. He runs, he gyms, he's been involved with Klux's camp. He's still been doing some MMA training. So it's nice to see an Oak that's just over active, bro. You know, you get a lot of bum boxers. No, I don't call them bum boxers, but you get Oaks that like sit and wait for a fight, and then when the fight comes, okay, 8-week camp, let's go. Like, no, bro, you just stay busy, stay ready. And that's what my bro's done. You know, Luke's one of my best friends, bro, and I'm overjoyed to see him come to boxing. And it prides me more to know that I'm going to be heading up that I'm going to be heading that up. Obviously with Shannon here, we're going to be collaborating as we always do, and I think that's one really cool thing about the space we got here. There's no one's bigger than the next guy, bro. You have an idea, I have an idea, we put the two ideas together and we make it work, bro. And I think the fact that we're all around the same age really helps, and I think the fact that Shannon was my coach back in the day, we got the same kind of basis and approach to things. And I don't know if you've noticed, Shannon's gotten his style of coaching in boxing has gotten far more aggressive. And I think I've started as an aggressive coach, but I think it's just progressed more and more and more.
You like to get in there, get stuck in.
Yeah, bro. But also, I like to see Oaks like really.
Excites the crowd.
Yeah, bro. I don't like a good jabber is always nice, but bro, if you can hit an oak out, hit the oak out. You know it. It's what's going to sell seats at the end of the day. And I think, bro, Luke. You know, Luke reminds me of Prince Nassim Ahmed.
Yes.
Bro, it's like this weird, awkward switch hitting style, turning the head. No guard, like min guard, bro. He doesn't like using it, but he also doesn't like taking shots. But I love him for it, bro. That's my bro. That's my bro.
Well, if you don't have to take them, you don't have to take them, right?
That's it, bro. That's it. And I think if you can hit, move, and eventually knock a knockout, it's a show. It's a show.
All right, and that's so Luke Hendrikz moving over to boxing. That's a big piece of news, especially for Apex Gym and yourself. And Shannon, he's a good boxer. He did turn pro many moons ago, but
you know the story.
I know that he knocked the guy out the ring.
Yeah, bro, knocked the guy out the ring in his first pro fight. Think about the second one.
So here we go. Let's
knock him to the top of box camp, top row.
give some entertainment for those guys there at the tables. Look, you got some other boxers as well. We obviously Liam Fox. I did an interview with him. We spoke about him in the last interview as well. What's the progress on him?
Yeah, he's coming along nicely, bro. He's sparring some top oaks in the gym. He's been sparring Estia. He sparred Josh on his last time here. He's also been sparring Chris Morrow. He's been down from Durban. So he's been getting some good sparring. He sparred Roarke actually pre-camp. Okay. Which was nice, obviously.
Good experience.
Very good experience, bro. And bro, Roarke was big when he was sparring with them, bro. So he was giving them horns, but it was nice to see Liam just sit tight. And it's nice watching him sit tight, bide his time, and understand that he needs to trust the process. He's also a young guy, no rush on him, and he's been getting in some good rounds, and hopefully towards the end of the year, maybe same time frame for Luke, we'll try to get them out on the same card, give an Apex show out. I think that's the plan.
You've got a couple of other pros people that you turned pro that we didn't really profile too much last time. Do you want to, I don't know if you want to bring them up at this one?
So Jordan's away he's actually in Vegas at the moment. He's getting some training in, which is pretty cool. But yeah, he's getting in work. I told you he's got like a nice Bivol-esque style. I've been working, Darren's back from holiday now. After Chamber, he took a bit of a tough loss to Brandon. It was a really good fight though. I think everyone knew he had balls.
Some improvements though.
Yeah, bro. And the thing is, everyone knew he had the juice, but I think this fight really showed how tough he is as a guy, and I think he's just gonna come back stronger, bro. I think there are some things that were highlighted in this fight that he can definitely, as really good takeaways that he can take into next fights. And I think, bro, he's the youngest out of those three, out of Shawante, Roarke, Darren, and I think Darren's gonna excel, bro. I saw him the other day. He just got back from, I think he lives in PE.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he just got back from PE. He's looking big. Yeah. Yeah, Keberga. Yeah, weird renaming, huh? But yeah, he's back from PE. I think he's looking to get active soon. And yeah, he's been helping Roarke out these last 2 weeks of camp. And yeah, bro, exciting. I really like that kid. He's a boss, bro. He's got like the super calm, cool demeanor. He almost looks like angry all the time, but he's actually just a placid guy. Really good kid. Really good kid.
I'll mention one thing as well, because we obviously did like the development with him on ESPN, built him up. I wasn't necessarily excited to see him fight Brandon Taser in the last fight. I thought it was still 1 or 2 fights a little bit shy, and perhaps he could have developed. What was your thoughts on that?
Bro, to be honest with you,
and mind you, it was a close fight.
Yeah, it was a close fight. I'm going to give you my honest opinion. I think Darren's a tough fight for anyone at any stage of their career. 10 fights in, 12 fights in, 15 fights in. The first thing I told him, we spoke afterwards at Golden Gloves, and I said to him, bro, get a few more wins, call him out. Just win 3 fights, 3 fights, call him out again. And hopefully by that time, not hopefully, I'd assume by that time, also Vusi's got the key, bro. Vusi's fought, how many times has Vusi fought Brandon, bro? It's like, there obviously are some things that he could have done better, but I think as a young boxer, I wouldn't mind losing to Brandon Taser, bro. Especially in a high caliber 10. I think it was a 10-round fight, or could have been. Yeah, 10-round, high caliber 10-round fight, bro. It's not a bad way to get your first. I don't think it's a right way to lose, but if there is a way to lose and learn, that's it, bro. And I think it doesn't blemish his record. It's not like he lost to someone that no one knows. He lost to Brandon Taser. And I think he wins 3 more fights, calls Brandon out again. Maybe they fight for an SA title. I don't know if is it vacant at the moment.
The SA title is Koopman still got it.
Yeah, because I think Shavonte's fighting for IBO Intercontinental now.
Yeah, but he'll still...
Will he still hold?
So technically he still holds it because it's not a world title. So when you get a world title, you have to vacate the SA title.
Okay. Well, yeah. So maybe listen, Shavonte's top 30 in the world. So.
But on the other hand, Shavonte has the option to vacate.
Yeah, I mean it's his stablemate.
Yeah.
So I think if he does vacate and maybe Brandon will fight one more time. I know Darren wants to be super active. He's young, so maybe Darren fights 2 more times and they match them up for an SA title, bro. I think that's a nice story, bro.
Yeah.
And I think for Darren to excel to the next level, that's a good next step. Maybe 1-2 more fights now just to get him back into the swing of things, help him move, just get his confidence back a little. His confidence isn't shaken. He's smiling. He's not moping around in the gym. Like, he's back, he's ready to work. And he actually, bro, he doesn't have to be here right now. He could still be on holiday, but he's come back and chose to help his teammates, and I think that's noble of him. That was a hard fight. A lot of shots taken by both. And also, I do want to say one thing. Me and Damien I don't want to say we've gotten close because we don't like hang out or anything, but we chat now and then. And I do want to say big shout out to Damien. He's really started to like go further than just boxing. He's hired Josh for Akani and for Brandon's strength and conditioning. And I think, bro, you know, it's coaches like this who are looking forward and who are looking at more than just boxing that are going to excel, and their athletes will excel subsequently. I think we're at a time in South African boxing now where being a good fighter isn't going to be enough. You can have all the skills, all the minerals, but if you don't have a good conditioning coach, if you don't have the right nutrition, if you don't have a guy helping you cut weight properly and not run 10Ks the night before the weigh-in, I think all of that is going to start adding up. And I think the more and more we give credit to coaches that do that, the more coaches are going to do it. I do my strength and conditioning for my athletes, for all my homebred athletes. But when it gets to a point where they need elite strength and conditioning, I'm happy to ship them off. And I think Josh is a good guy. Shout out Josh. He's also he's Roarke strength and conditioning coach. And I think the science in boxing is going to start. It's really going to start showing, bro. So I'm glad guys are starting to take the necessary steps to, 1, better their athletes, and 2, hopefully better themselves as coaches.
100%. A good young, you mentioned as well, Damien's also a young trainer as well, although he's achieved a lot in his young career.
Yeah.
And so we look forward to him. I'm supposed to actually do an interview with him soon, waiting for his response, Damien. Just quickly get back to me about the Ivan Gabu stuff. Anyway, Hishaam, is there anything else that you wanted to chat about?
I think that's about it, bro. I think we're super locked in at the moment with Lorks and with Roarke next week. I want to put this out there on tape so that everyone can see it. South African amateur boxing, please get your shit right, bro. Am I allowed to say that, shit?
Yeah, you do.
Bro, South African amateur boxing, get your shit right. My boy Leo Carreri, 17 years old. I've had him go to 3 tournaments, SA Nationals, all love, and can't get a fight for him. They also told him that he can't fight in Nationals because he doesn't have enough fights. But we can't have those fights if you don't give us fights. Like, we're really trying to, as a coach who's invested both in amateur boxing and in pro boxing, we're really trying to grow the sport here. So please get your shit right. Also, to BSA, please, let us grow the sport in boxing. Let us grow the sport in the country. I think the less shit we have to like overcome aside from real like training, the less shit we have to move through, the better. Let's make this sport easy for athletes. Let's make it easy for coaches. Let's make it easy for managers. Let's make it easy for promoters. Let's make it easy for everyone. I think we have so much to offer the world. So much. Leo, come here.
Hey, how are you? Good.
We as a nation have so much to offer this country in terms of combat sports, not just MMA, not just boxing. Come here, come. Show the world your face. Show them. Tell them who you are.
The man here, Leo Carreri.
Tell them. TC who?
TC1.
TC1. That's it, my boy. That's it. You good? Lacquer. Yeah, but I think South Africa has so much to offer the world in terms of combat sports, boxing, MMA, all love, and we have to overcome obstacles that really aren't necessary. So let's make the sport easier to work in. I think there's one thing I want to leave here saying, that's it.
Thank you very much. And that's thoughts of Hishaam Mayet, trainer here at the Apex Gym. And we've got a big calendar coming up this year.
Thanks for having me, Hates. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it.
100%. Thank you very much.